What's up, baby?
Our kid did an interest in jobs outlook thing report.
Yeah, you're on. The mic's on. Everything. I haven't started. Damn. I've been talking for a minute. Okay, well here we are. Sorry about that, Derek. Glad you showed up. Let's take it again from the top. This is hilarious. Man, I had the mic on mute. What do you know? This is fun. This is fun. Hey Ryan, thanks for chiming in. All right, y'all. So tonight I'm doing a new piece for Hot Yoga Suffolk. We're doing Estella here in the Exalted Warrior pose. And so this is going to be cool. It's keeping my little yoga thing going. This is going to be my April piece that I meant to start at the beginning of April, but March went crazy and here we are. So anyhow, long story short, I wanted to also shout out that the NFT Yearbook came in. Look at this thing, guys. Holy smokes. We're in this with Cleanthes Studios and all the artwork with me and my dad. And I'm just super jazzed on this thing. So I bought these NFTs. I mean, but look, this is like world-class publishing. Like, these guys do amazing stuff. Let me check the name one more time. It's Carol Van Gran makes it, but it's Global Village Publishing. They do all kinds of these like yearbook style, ridiculously amazing books. But yeah, I just got this in. Look at this thing. This thing's awesome. It's a giant proper coffee table. Well, this came with my NFT purchase, right? Like, how cool is this? It's just everyone's NFTs and their stories about what they create. It smells like a brand new amazing book. But oh my god, guys, this is so fucking cool. Like, look at some of this stuff in here. So let's see if I can find my page that I personally designed. They designed everyone's for them, but they also let us, you know, OCD designaholic guys do our own thing as well. So let me see if I can find what page this is on before I get into the mix tonight. Boom, let's get in the old index. ColorfulCarl, 389. Would have only been better if it was 385. That's my birthday. We'll take 389. That was close. Damn, I can't even find the page numbers. Oh, they're in the middle. 389. I can remember that. Let's go. Woo! Here it is. Got the spread. Super cool. Laid it out. Got a lot of cool copy in there talking about the story. And yeah, here we are. Published. Got a little QR code. You can get in there and scan. Check out the work. Super proud of this. So excited. Anyways. Got some cool deals in the work with the studio as well. Got some brand sponsorship deals. Got another potential deal with an art company that wants to help me chip my work and do actual live shows. So, man, just all the cool things in the works right now. Super excited about all of it. So stay tuned, friends. We'll keep doing cool shit around here. We're in the NFT Yearbook. So fucking cool. Anyhow, let's flip the switch over here and do some cool work. Hope everybody's doing good tonight. And life is beautiful. So here we are. So let's go on over to Big Art with the shoulder. It was fun that I did the whole intro there completely without audio. I wish that had never happened before, but alas, it has happened once or twice in the past, for sure. But yeah, let's kick it off for the love of creativity with ColorfulCarl. Here we go. Let's do the Exalted Warrior with Estella here. She's an amazing human being, amazing yoga practitioner, yogi, if you will, and just excited to do this piece of art for her and Hot Yoga Suffolk. So, you know, start out how we start out, right? So let's play with the contrast a little bit, get that a little more where we want it, get her kind of positioned on the page. Let's see, select and mask, and then we'll hit the subject. See how it does that. Man, These kids don't know how hard that used to be. Smooth it out some. It looks a little chunky, a little grainy. Oh, there we go. Damn. Wow. Feather it a smidgen. Okay, okay. We're gonna cloud process it. It takes longer. And the robot gods are gonna check it out and then give me a nice selection. Okay, so cool. Made me a little mask, right? So then I'll mask it out. Boo-doo. Look at that. All right, so whatever that little bonus piece is there, we'll get that on out of here. We don't need that. Little random leg growth. Man, I like the music tonight. It's worked out so far. Oh, it's a bookmark, this one. I don't know what it is. So I always start on these kind of commission pieces where I'm starting with a photograph. I try to make sure I start with, just make sure that I'm doing good cleanup job to start with. Why is that looking weird? Black, normal, smoothing, lasso. All right, and boom. All right. Already having a hard time. So much fun when the software just does whatever the fuck it wants. It's always a me issue though. Cool. There we go. Yeah, there was some sort of thing going on with that smart layer. You know, there's so much technology built into this, like, you can only expect it so much, right? Has to like have a little trip up somewhere, little weird bugs and things that like, oh, when you do it exactly this way, it doesn't even fucking work. Yeah. I don't understand why that's doing that. Oh, is there like teal in the background there? Oh, I drew on top of the picture with teal. Whoops. In case I need to mess with that for any reason. Just kind of making it look normal there. All right, cool. Yeah, that was a piece of decor on the furniture there. Cool, cool. So tonight's gonna be more about just getting this piece looking like I want it to, you know, sliced out of the background, and then we'll work it from there. As always, I'm gonna soften the edge a bit, make it a little easier to mess with on that front. I don't understand why it's doing that. Mode normal. Oh, let's do opacity 100%. It's just like, makes literally no sense to me, but okay. See, like it totally butchered her arm here because of that crazy highlight. Okay, so, and I'm gonna keep that highlight, and instead of working against it, I'm gonna work with it as I get back in here. Oh, because that's not 100% black. Ah. See? It wasn't Photoshop's fault. It was my fault. Also, marquee tool. Why are we feathering? Whatever. There you go. So if you're trying to learn Photoshop, I'm building a mask here. You create a mask layer by clicking this little button here. And anywhere that's black, knocks out the pixels from that layer, and anywhere that's white keeps the pixels in, and anything in between, all you can do is paint black or white, so anything in between grays come through as transparencies, like semi, right? So 50% gray allows 50% of the pixels through. So if you're following along with that, I'm just doing that, and the reason I was having trouble a minute ago is because I was painting with a black that wasn't 100% black, so it was never going to get 100% of the pixels knocked out. So now you know, little Photoshops. Cool. Cool. Looking cool. Man, the feet got super grainy on this. It's alright, I'm gonna do things a little differently on this one. We'll see if I can make it work. So I'm gonna do filter. So I think this is position wise, probably right about where I want it. I think maybe let's get a center line on here so I can make sure it's balanced. I want to be like way into the thing, and then I'm like, that doesn't look very balanced. That happened on Tiffany's piece, if you were following along. So like, we want something like that, right? That's our center axis. Let's see if that feels balanced on the composition. That may or may not be super relevant, right? Like, it's looking like it's working. What up, Tiffany? Thanks for jumping in. All right. So we're gonna name this Estella. Make a copy. So this is gonna be the backup. And I'm gonna throw this one down here. And I mean to make a new group. Boom. Okay, cool. All right, so I would like to take this one and I'm gonna remove the noise, right? So there's a filter, noise, reduce noise, right? Do it really strong and do it twice. So it gets rid of all the noise, right? All the crazy. Now it's starting to already look pretty painterly, which is nice. I can add in whatever details I want from here. Yeah, let's see. I feel like we need a little more of her nose, that white on there, just to make sure it remains looking like her. You can't change someone's facial dimensions and still make it look like them. Pretty good. All right, so let's see. What do we want to put her? I feel like she's got to be in like a foresty scene. Let's see what I got here. My photo library of pictures I took in Colorado. I keep going back to that for this collection. Once you're doing, if you're making a series, you gotta make them all cohesive, right? So, river. That's New York River. That's a little different vibe. There's us playing in the river. Some of these are fun. This could actually work really well. Let's see. Alright, use a little content aware fill there. Didn't come out the best, but I can live with it. I'm gonna add so much shit into the background here, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. What are you doing, thing? So that just like made the rest of the treetop for me. And this doesn't need to be as accurate as possible, but I'm so persnickety on things. Trying to get better at keeping it moving when it makes sense. See the seam there? Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna desaturate this. Yeah. Okay. And let's do this. Got that. This is from the same series of shoots that I did for the that I used in Tiffany's piece with the rocks there. So I think this is kind of a cool idea, doing an Exalted Warrior over top of two rocks. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I don't care who you are. All right. Getting the general set of that going. We're going to edit and puppet warp it. Okay, we're going to put a point there and a point there. And then we're going to do some magic with it, right? So that would kind of bend down the piece, right? Like over that little ridge, and then we'll kind of go there. And then this piece will be a little more dramatically stretched. I'm gonna go in and paint this a little more too, but this is the kind of idea here. You can see it's already like making her look like she's on the rock in some shape, you know? Alright, so like when it dips into the cranny here, it would definitely be like just looking different in there. So I'm gonna get in there a little bit, because that's like really important to do accurately, because it really sells the illusion, right? So you gotta get that going in the right ways. First of all, I should filter and Gaussian blur this. Well, maybe not that much. So Gaussian blur just kind of blurs some shit out a little bit. You know, do 3-4 pixels at a time. Usually helps. And let's see. I'm using the wrong tool. I'm gonna use my little smudge tool. Smudge lets you kind of just push the pixels where you see fit, you know, which is cool. Having a little fun here with the shadow. Trying to make it work on the rock here. Again, it's already starting to like come to life a little, you know, you can see it. See it evolving and looking like this is the real deal. Might have to let my dogs in. My dog lost one of them a little way. Oh, awesome. Hey, Edie. Welcome to the party, friend. I'm glad you like the 2 rocks idea. Good. Keeping the river water theme, you know? Got the VIP in the chat. Edie, the owner of Hot Yoga Suffolk and Hot Yoga and Massage in Newport News. Both amazing facilities. So let's see here. Alright. So what I want to do is mask this out. So as you get further away from the shadow lightens up, right? Like, so it might not be that dramatic. What are we doing here? Why? No. Come on now. I feel like half my night spent fighting with Photoshop. Makes me crazy. This shadow layered onto the other one gets a little confusing, but it's not too bad. I'll make it work. Alright, let's do some generative AI stuff here. We're gonna add some moss to the rocks. We'll see if the computer gods know. This is looking like it's going to be portrait. Now I could, if you want me to flip it to landscape, I can do that. Definitely easier to do that now than later though, so let me know. Cool. We're going to rasterize that layer. Alright, now we're going to just delete this entire side. just like the little extra bit of moss on the rock, you know? Now I could go into, you know, Adobe Stock or go through all my photos and find those pictures of moss and layer them on there. I could even draw them in, but this is faster and then I can just manipulate them, so. I actually like that entirely better. Like, yeah, a little more visual interest in the rocks. Cool. Let's do that. Cool. Let's see. Wait a sec. I'm gonna text Edie just to make sure. I don't know how long the delay is on this chat stuff or if she's still there. All right. Let's see. Perfect. All right. We're going to switch it up to landscape. All right. So let me go ahead and do a progress shot. So let's move this up here. I'm going to do file. Save as copy. I forgot to do this last time on Tiffany's. This is part of my like process stuff. So. So, actually, let's rotate, let's convert the canvas to 14 wide. And then we'll do 11 tall and see what that looks like. Alright, so let's see how I can make that work. Alright. Cool. Going landscape, friends. Alright, so save that. As soon as that saves, I'm going to do a copy. Man, one of these days I'm going to have extra time. And I'm going to like get this prep work done, like right out the gate. And then it'll be way faster. So we do JPEG. Alright, so okay, I have a bunch of, if you're seeing all these layers, and I have a bunch of layers that I kept in from like Evan's portraits, and I put on some stuff I used on Tiffany's, so that'll work good. So this is gonna be JPEG. Cool. Alright, we got a little background. A little shadow. I'm gonna move the shadow. I scaled her down a little bit for the portrait, which is cool. I'm gonna have fun with this one. Alright. Alright. Okay. Back to portrait. Let's see if I can undo that relatively easily. Okay. And we're back at portrait. So I'm just texting back and forth with Edie, trying to make sure we get this plan executed properly. Because these are all going up in the studio. So we're going to try to do like a balance of landscape and portrait. So we're just kind of doing that dance there, but we're locked back in on portrait. We'll have someone, have some other people do some landscape ones. So. All right, so here we go. Cool. File, save as copy. Cool. All right, let's. I think we're gonna need water ripples on this one. I'm gonna see what I can do to just get crazy with some of this. I'm telling it to add some colorful, trippy clouds. We'll see what I can work with from there. Want some more random craziness? Yeah, dude, like that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think let's generate some more. And these will just be a piece in there. I'll layer more stuff and draw on top of them, manipulate them. Won't look anything like this one done, but I like to just kind of infuse some random, colorful, crazy shit once in a while, you know? I don't know. That one might be the best for now. No, it kind of throws off the lighting composition though. Because the sun's coming from this way and there's this like weird brightness there. Let's do this. Okay. Add colorful clouds, watercolor style lighting from canvas top right. Learning how to talk to these things in a way that actually has a chance of generating something that's a decent result that you want is a whole ass journey in itself. See, like that's kind of cool. Just to add a splash of color in the background. All right, so I'll rasterize this and a splash. It's extra splashy. So then I'm gonna do like a little bit of a blur on there because I don't want it to be too noisy. Keep doing that, right? So that's kind of cool. Then what I'll do is I'm gonna do a bit of a color. I'm gonna play with the levels. Here, the damn, sometimes I got words. The layer blending properties. There we go. Cool. All right. So got that on there. Got a little shadow layer. Okay. All right. So I like this idea of like this energy kind of coalescing and curving along her arm. So I think I'm gonna render. I'm gonna try something crazy here. Let's see. Let's lasso. Let's do this. Okay. Render. Let's try something fast. Okay. Lightning flowing from her feet out her top hand over her head. Let's see what it does. I can draw some of these in, or I can find some stock photography that I can bend, but like just bending this like colorful energy, and I might end up just doing it with one of my dad's paintings, but let's see what this looks like. That might actually... What just happened? I don't even want to try that again. That was abysmal. Abysmal. All right. Cool. Shadow, trippy clouds, background. All right, let me find a cool painting of my dad's to layer in. After all, we don't even have a piece of my dad's art in here yet, so we got to do that. That's like cornerstone of the process here, you know. Looking through what I got. This one's super cool. I need to organize all of the... Yeah, I need an intern to come help me organize all of the 700 plus images of my dad's artwork I have. That'd be good. Anybody bored, want to look through cool art for several hours? I got you. Looking for something that'll basically where is this folder? I'm sorry. It's labeled a bunch of shit. That would a great nomenclature system there was what slowed me down. My apologies. So like I have this whole cool folder of just like random art of my dad's. It's not organized. I mean, a little organized, right? Like some cool stuff here. Here's my dad's old studio. Of course, this photograph is fucking upside down. I don't know why, but check this out. Like it was above Jewish Mother. And just like all of his art everywhere. It was so cool. We shared this space for a while. It's where I had my first office. Let's see now. Anyways, this looking for a piece with some good flowing energy that I can use to like, that one's interesting, run up her foot and knee out the top of her hand, because that's like how the energy goes, right? Like, so I'm trying to like, when I do all these pieces, these yoga pieces, I'm thinking about like the chakras and the chest opening and the arm opening and like where these like energetic points are, right? And the fact that like I do yoga all the time at Hot Yoga Suffolk actually is really helpful because I can absolutely relate. This one is on the wall in my room. This one's gonna work. Hooray! Oh, and that one. All right, perfect. Cool. I don't want to download and install anything. Let's go, team. All right, so these two are gonna be my jam. All right, yeah. All right, so this one, I'm already excited. Visualizing it in my head. All right, so we've got that guy, and then also this one. These two kind of feel like, I bet my dad did them in like relatively close to each other in terms of just like in timelines. But anyways, so these are under Estella right now. But just we'll pull them up here so you can take a look at them. Right, so this is one, and this is the other, right? So let's flip this one. I feel like this one could be really cool. So, and we'll do a color. We'll just go. Something like that for now. Okay, proceed. Yeah, I don't want to use smart object anymore anyway. Alright, so I'm going. Just looking for a cool blend mode. This whole process is just crazy organic. It's funny, I have had friends on that are like, you know, also artists and do some really cool shit. And they watch me work and they're like, yeah, my brain doesn't work that way. Like, I guess I like kind of taught myself Photoshop, even though like I went to school for design and like, you know, we definitely had like the rudimentary basics of Photoshop, but like if I relied on that, I still wouldn't know shit, right? Like I had to actually apply it, learn it, get in there and get lost in it for hours and hours and hours before it actually, well, I was actually able to do really cool things in Photoshop. And like I remember like my first project where I lost myself in Photoshop was in this illustration class. And like everyone's like asking me how I did what I did. It was like all these crazy photo manipulations and like this demon thing I did. Like I turned my wife and I from like our honeymoon, our wedding photo, like one of us into like angels and one into like old crusty demons. It was so much fun. Hey Stella, I don't. How is she? Yeah, I mean, what is she on? If she's on YouTube, she has to create an account, and then she has to go here. I'll pull it up. We'll have like a crazy, deep conundrum-y. It'll be like the stream within the stream within the stream. It'll be exciting. But let me pull it up. All right, so if you're on my page, right, you go here. You scroll down. There's a live video. You click here, and then the chat is an option up here. So it might be collapsed, right? So you'll need to go to show chat, and then you can just type in here, test. Boom. I'm streaming the stream of the stream. I just want to see it come up. It's going to be great. Hope that's helpful, Estella. And if you have any favorite colors or anything, I can definitely incorporate some of that. You getting the dog good? Thank you. Hey, no problem, Edie. All right, I'm gonna make this more saturated and colorful. I like the colorfulness. And then I'm gonna play these blending layers, right? So I want to get rid of these whites and just let the colors kind of come out or radiate from the painting. All right. gonna work non-destructive tonight. That's where I don't actually destroy the art, the pixels of anything, so I can always kind of like go backwards. We'll see how that goes for me. Actually, you know what? Before I get into that, let's do this. Let's kind of go there and there. And then we're going to just extend this painting. Awesome. All right, well, purple and blue it is, and that's not a problem. Been doing that on all the other ones, right? Like, so we'll have a theme. So I'll go back over like this one and I'll make it purples and blues, but I like the flowiness of the energy, you know? So it's got the good flowy energy. Alright. I'm not turning that one on yet. Cool. Alright, so this is gonna look good eventually. That's super fun. Alright, and then I'm going to make a mask layer. Start knocking out some of this. So right now I'm just kind of working more on the composition, less on the colors, just getting all the kind of the vibe right. And then I'll get in, layer in more colors, and I'll actually draw on top of Estella and make sure she looks colorful as well. I like to drop out the photograph colors on the person because I think it can make it look more painterly. Alright, pink sounds good too. Yeah, we'll just get pinks and blues and purples and that'll be beautiful. Don't see why that wouldn't work out exceedingly well. Cool. Progress shot. That's I kind of like that, like energetic, because that's like really where it gets tight, right? Like right in there when you're, and then on your hip too, right down here. So let's see if I can make that stand out, you know. Let's see. Make a copy of this one. Right. Playing with the levels here. So I'm gonna wrong piece of art. Okay, rasterize layer. So I'm trying to make these whites whiter and like so I can knock them out a little easier. I'll show you what that looks like. And then get these pinks. This painting's beautiful on my wall. And you put the light in her hand certainly can put the light in her hand. Happy to do that, friend. I'm gonna make this like energy like wrapping around the rock. I think. Let me. So if I'm deep in the pose, right? Like it's really coming through my inner thigh, and then up through. Okay, that. Yeah. Okay. I need to get my yoga on there for a second. So it's gonna come up from her back leg, the straight leg, curl through her hip, around, up, and then light in her hand. I think that's gonna look super cool. All right, like that's the strength of the pose, right? At least it is for me. Maybe I'm crazy. I'm definitely crazy, but yeah, that's a whole nother story. All right, wipe out the whites. Cool. It's already gonna look amazing. Alright, so let's mask it out some. See if it understands the assignment here. With no context. Just a shape. It's not horrible. No. So I'm just gonna warp this bit of energy, these lines of color here, this way, right? So the energy's gonna swoop up through her legs. It's gonna be so cool looking. I'm so excited. Paint the ceiling. That's right. Yeah, that actually is crazy helpful. I know, like the first time I heard you say that, like it made so much sense to me in class. So like now I'm always like I imagine I'm in like a 3-dimensional room. That's like a there we go, a perfectly spherical room, right? And I can barely reach the edge of the wall with my hand, and now I'm trying to paint along that whole edge as I go, and that really helps me open up. But I never even thought about that until you said paint the ceiling. Oh shit, that makes sense. So anyways, love it. I love yoga. I can't wait to go. I'm going in Friday. I'll be in. During the summer, I'll be able to make that early Tuesday and Thursday class, which I'm super jazzed about. But I'm not gonna be able to do that for a little while yet, unfortunately. But it's coming. So. just want to get rid of this extra stuff. Yeah, I already like this a lot. It's looking cool. Look, it's already just like this energy's scooping. That's so cool. Ah, man. Watch out. People are gonna think I know what I'm doing one of these days. It's all just an illusion. Man, I already love it. Okay. I almost like the idea of like this energy sort of rolling under and out from the arm. Let's see how that feels. This is gonna be my favorite one. Of course, every time I do a new one, it's my favorite one. But this is gonna be no exception. Getting a little lost under there. We don't want that. What do you mean inactivity detected? Dude, I hate TikTok. TikTok's about to get punted. I don't even know why I'm streaming on TikTok right now. I'm sorry, Edie. What's going on? You having technical difficulties with the stream? Or just in life in general? Or what's the dealio? Adding some of this texture back into this. easy, Ryan. Appreciate you stopping by, my dude. All right, man. Have fun on your stream. If you guys get bored, go by and check out Tales of Valhalla. He'll be streaming later. Does a lot of cool stop motion stuff and just a whole bunch of stuff around a really amazing board game called Heroescape. But yeah, he's got a great page. Give him some love if you get a chance. Always comes out and supports my stream, so. Let's do reduce noise. Nice, nice. See, it's looking a little more painterly. Okay. Got that little crazy energy coming through. Let's where are we at on this? Let's see if I can get some moss off of Tiffany's rock. Some mossy moss going on here. Yeah, I can make that look cool. Alright, and we'll just overlay it. And then we'll come down here and select the rock with the wand tool. We'll grab that rock too. Yeah, that looks good. Come over here, make a mask. Boom. Now it's not all over the place. Looks much more copacetic. Clean up these little edges. And there we go. Just some interest, visual interest on here, if you will. Who ping ponged me? MMA class. That's a different thing. maybe I'll make some art for MMA. Crazy flying kicks and shit. I gotta talk to Coach. He might be down for that. Make a new mask. Just trying to clean up that bit back there. Cool. Yeah, so that's kind of a little better, I think. Got a little more something to it. What's up, buddy? Okay. Okay. That's how it goes sometimes, you know? mother is amazing. It's very kind of her to help you out. Looking for some other cool painting textures to layer in. Oh, I love this painting. This isn't a great shot of it. How would... Oh, I could put that on the shirt, maybe? I'm just scrolling through like endless amounts of photos of doing art and stuff. Ooh, this is a cool one. I'm just gonna add that into the background maybe. Let's see. Just give the background a softness. This is a really cool painting. I actually have this like stashed behind my couch because I don't have anywhere to put it, but it's a cool one. I have 700 of these around my house. Only like 30 of them are on the walls. I'm not totally crazy, but it's still just a lot. Actually, I think this might be cool to like overlay fully as a texture. I don't know. I think it might be cool in the stars or in the clouds, but I'll see what I can do with that later. Let's do texture layer. Alright. Back for more dad's art somewhere. Man, I haven't had to cancel any songs tonight. This playlist has been doing alright for me. Ooh. Pinks and purples. I'm gonna get in here and swap the yellows for blues. Let's see how that works. So we're gonna select the color range. I'm gonna hit this big yellow spot. We're gonna do fuzziness. We're gonna get the range real crazy. All right, I'm gonna hide the bounding box. I'm gonna go in here and I'm going to I'm only on that. So now I'm just gonna shift that to like a bluish color. What's up, brother? One of my pens? What do you think this is? The pen borrowing operation? Alright.
My assignment.
Alright, well bring it back. This is an expensive pen. Here. This pen works great. This one right here. Yeah, there you go. That's one. You can have that one. Didn't want to give him my art pens. Give him that promotional ballpoint that somebody gave to me. God knows if I'll ever see that pen again. It's like $3. I got problems. I know. It's kind of cool. Now I'm just having fun. Man, he did really good with that yellow. That yellow made this thing pop really nice. This is just another one of my dad's crazy, colorful explosions on a canvas somewhere that he made. That looks cool in white too. Yeah, let's see if I can make that work. So deselect that. Alright. So where do I want this? Let's make a mask on her shirt. Shirt mask. So what I'll do is select her at that selection. And I'll just start removing like the bottom half of her, right? So I don't need her pants. what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do something cool with their shirt design, right? So it's a little more exciting compositionally for my crazy colorful creations that I do here. Two pixels would be better. All right. I don't know what's up with TikTok. Like, no one ever engages on TikTok. First time I went live on TikTok, I had like a crazy amount of people, like a few thousand people jumped in this stream. And it's like, I haven't had that at like anything even close to that since, which has been really annoying. And I tried to apply to like actually add this stream proper to TikTok, right? Because you can do that where like they allow you to stream horizontally and people can turn their phone and blah, blah, blah. And they denied me. It's like, whatever, dude. I've been streaming on your platform for like a year straight, religiously. I'm about to punt them entirely over TikTok. Trash. Not salty at all. Alright, where's my crazy artsy shit? Alright, cool. So boom, I can unlock that. This is the shirt coloration. I need to do a whole apparel line with just my dad's art on shirts. I think people will vibe on it, especially like festival kids and like, you know, that whole community. I think they would just flip out over shirts that were covered in this kind of stuff. Like that looks kind of amazing. Cool. Alright, let's get some more like stars and stuff. And actually I want to color on this little thing here. So we're gonna lock the pixels, brush, and change it to color. Just color. And I want to get some blues in this energy here. So I have a lightning brush, that might be cool. Let's try that. Wispy line brush. How's it looking when I get in there, you know? Seems pretty cool. Still got that in there for some reason. That was an epic fail. Alright, let's I don't know, is black still, how do we do something cool with her pants? I want to like this texture that's on here, but I just don't. I think the texture's gotta go. go. This is gonna be so cool when I'm done. So much fun. Oh, wow. That's cool. I just figured out that you can remove all the stuff by making the blend layer like permanent. I didn't know you could do that. That's next level. Oh man, you're gonna be able to make some cool shit. Always finding things, little happy experiments and stuff, you know? So if I do that there, I can just rasterize the layer. Let's see if that works. So color dodge, gonna hit the mid-tones, and we're gonna go up here and just try to make some of these grays like bleh. I don't like them. It's just a consequence of how it was shot, you know? Paste layer style. There we go. Rasterize, so convert to smart object, and then rasterize. And then it should be gone. Dude, that's really gnarly. That like works. I'm super jazzed on that. These are the first yoga pieces I ever did with my dad. Took little yoga figurines and made them into that. And that was kind of, this is the genesis of this, right? It's, here we are, doing real people with tons of crazy colors and so much more skill than I ever had back then. But you gotta start somewhere, right? You know, so it's all good. Can't hate the process. Alright, I think we just need some more. Need more energy on this. So I'm gonna put that there. Right? And I'm gonna, let's make it a little transparent so I can see what I'm doing. Actually, let's turn these off and we'll throw this underneath Stella here and we can do this thing. So warp, I'm gonna make more detail, so now I can do that and really just make this energetic craziness off of here, like she's really just like scooping this energy up into the air. Give it a lot of energy, a lot of life. That might be a little much. Cool. All right, now what I'll do is turn these others back on. And then I'm going to rasterize the layer. Excuse me. That was from Evan's piece. Don't think we have a need for that. Excuse me. And the little clouds and the stars. This has been a consistent kind of piece across all of them that I've been doing so far. grab that like light arc in here. Where's the piece at? Come on. Looking for trippy space nebulas can come over here though. We can definitely use that. Got that. Let's see if I can make that look good. 11 by 14. This one should be 11 by 14 as well. I just want to check the dimensions. It was looking a little weird. Like I had it on the wrong resolution potentially. Some more. Just took this whole thing to crazy town though. It's too much right now. We'll get it dialed back in though here shortly. So, I don't know how to do anything remotely sane. This whole layer is crazy sauce. Getting there. That's fun on the background. Big fan of that, but I might leave it there. We'll see. Alright, well I definitely jumped off the deep end on the colorful stuff at this point. I don't know if that's bad, but I gotta dial it in for it to work more, so. Do you need my help? I can jump off. Yeah, appreciate you. Alright, so Stella's getting fully lost here. What do you think though? Looking cool? Yeah, well, I haven't put any details on her or anything yet. I've just been doing the background and all the craziness. The swoop should go behind her? Yeah, maybe you're right. You're the best mom in the whole wide world. You having fun yet, babe? You having fun yet? Thank you for handling that. I love you. You know, it's been a while. Maybe the best time isn't when I'm sitting on this multi-$1,000 piece of equipment. Hey babe, I love you. You're so pretty and my favorite. One day she'll come to. She's not into yoga. She only does fitness for. She's dancing or like, dancing or adventure. Like she likes to go on hikes and adventures, but like yoga's definitely my thing. So you might not ever meet her in the studio. She's pretty amazing. We've been together for 20 years. I think there's too much blending in the foreground and background. And that's just categorically insane. I don't know if I can make this work. Let's go. Helps. Maybe this helps. Let's try to do some smudging. What the fuck is going on? Oh, I'm smudging the mask. Don't mind me. See, I like this purple color here, so let's do that. Cut that off. And make some of that flow up here. Yeah, yellow might be the play here, Derek. You're absolutely right. I definitely, because I need some more contrast with the background. So, but I'm playing with this here. Let's make this one yellow. See what happens. Oh, I have the blend mode set. All right, let's do that. So we're gonna convert to smart object, rasterize layer. Wherever that button is. There it is. Cool. And now I should be able to get away with making it yellow. Yeah. Yeah, yellow's gonna pop it up, dude. I just realized I've had my stream window like tiny the whole time. I can barely read it. Yeah, yellow's gonna be a nice contrast here. Thanks, Derek. Didn't even know you were paying attention over there. I don't know. We'll see. This might work out. We'll see. Yeah, the killer yellow. It's popping. I gotta figure out what kind of lights I'm putting on her as well. I mean, I've been doing the green and then the purple, so let me play with that a little bit, just for fun. So, save a progress shot. I'm gonna paint some skin tones back in too, so she looks a little more alive, like an intentional looking person. Let's see. What's up? What you got? My pen? You want to keep this?
No,
It's got a little stylus on it. It's fancy.
No, you can have it. I just wanted to give it back to you, and also
Go charge your Chromebook, buddy.
just gonna.
Just scoot on by there. You're fine, dude. You're fine. I love you, buddy. You're the best.
Now I'm just gonna eat my dinner that I haven't eaten yet, and then I'll be off to bed.
Hey, good job getting your homework done. I'm proud of you.
Well, I haven't got it. And then I still got the video packet that I have to do, and also a
Okay, well, good job making progress on your homework. How about that? Wow, it looks so. This color looks so pink next to all these other pinks and purples. It hardly looks like a light brown skin tone. That's all right. We'll work it out. lost all of her definition on this other foot. I gotta work that out. All the little things. Get some. Cool. Looks a lot better already. Yeah, I like the yellow. I almost think the explosion of color in her hand could be yellow too. Oh, okay, that's what I was going to do. Bold colors. See what we can get away with here. I am going to bring my son up to a sound bath class one time, though. I think he could use it. He'll love it. And that'll be like my first little, like, get him into some meditation vibes, you know? He needs it. It'll be good for him. Oh, that looks like shit. I'll mess with that some more. That doesn't look good at all. Alright, so I got the greens going in. Not sure how I like them, but it's alright. Then we'll do right side purple or blue, yeah. What brush am I even using here? This is like an ink brush. Interesting. Yeah, it's fine. Might need to be more blue than this too. But we'll see how it goes. I'm just kind of smudging in these little lines and just making them blend in a little nicer. I really love to use the smudge tool. It's something cool for me. I don't know. It's my favorite, one of my favorite tools. Just allows you to like kind of just push paint around. The propagation. What up, dude? Haven't seen you in a minute. I guess that's what happens when I stream past to 10 o'clock. You know, on a Wednesday again. Appreciate the raid. What up, everybody? I'm doing a portrait here of Estella from Hot Yoga Suffolk, and just doing the thing. So I'm adding in a bunch of crazy colorfulness and just making it exciting. And this is part of a series that I've been doing for the studio where I practice my yoga, stay strong and young and healthy, and all the things that yoga does for you. If you're not familiar, you've been informed. There is no better health and wellness than yoga. Like, I mean, for your physical and your mental and everything in between. I mean, it's insane. Like, I can't stress enough how freaking amazing yoga is. So if you've never done it, you definitely got to check it out. Anyhow, how you doing, man? You doing good? Good old Jeremy showing up with his friends. What game are you playing tonight, dude? Anything good? Let me see if I can get some more hair detail out of the portraits. And delete, and then I will delete the shirt layer. That should leave me with just the hair and this bit of face that I need to clean up. Probably gonna wrap it up here soon. Pick this back up next week. Made some good progress tonight, though. Feel good about that. Filter, reduce noise. Yeah, it looks cool. Helped a little bit. Yeah, I don't know if these highlights and stuff are... Well, that's definitely not the play. There we go. It's working. I don't know why I'm doing this at 100% like I've never done this before. Come on now, Carl. I don't think the green's balancing out well. I think I gotta change that to like a purple, like the other side light, you know? Okay. I'll take that as a sign to wrap it up there for the night. Let's see. Oh, we still got 8 viewers. I guess I gotta keep going if there's 8 people here. Let me just save a frame. Can't be dropping out when everybody's, you know, enjoying the show. 10 o'clock. I'll probably be up for another hour anyways. Alright, that. I'm sure I did something wrong, but I couldn't get that to work, so I'm gonna make a new one of those to drop in here to work from. Cool. Oh no, I didn't record the time lapse. Oh man. It's always something. Damn it. Well, it is what it is. I have like an isolated recording of the side, this little thing right here. Totally forgot to turn that on tonight. Man, started off with no audio, didn't record the time lapse. That's okay. Sometimes it happens. It's kind of cool. I gotta get all these colors dialed in more. They're a little all over the place. But that's okay. This one is kinda cool. So it's definitely adding something. It's just a little too insane. So I'm gonna like reverse arc it. I'll see if that helps me. Oh, it wasn't previewing. Interesting. Warp. Arc. Okay, there we go. I don't know. Might puppet warp some of those too. She really gets lost in that. Who's still here? These people, like, these are just people asleep at the keyboard. People on their phones, passed out. Derek will pass out with the stream still going. Yeah, I mean, I'm just fried. Like, I can't do more right now. My brain's not pulling the things in. I've been going since 6 in the morning, so I think this is where I am going to end it for the evening, friends. But it's not done, but it's cool. It's getting there. Making some progress. So, yeah. Let's see. I think we're pretty much. I like to do this at the end, so let's go here. Let's go to ColorfulCarl. I thought I had this open somewhere. I feel like I have this open. Whatever. Cool cool. So we started here, and then we went to there, and then there, and then there, and then there. And we just kept getting crazier with it. And that's where we're at now. Some version of that seems about right. So, next time we'll continue the evolution of this colorful yogi masterpiece, and it should be a lot of fun. So make sure you come back out next Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Same bat time, same bat cave. Thanks, Edie. Good night, everybody, and see you next week.